welcome to Elisabeth Hogarth Designs. I am completing my series of 25 days of Christmas card making today by running through the entire collection. So before I begin, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the alert bell. This really does help my channel to grow, and I am nearly at 1,500 subscribers, so thank you all for sticking with me. So on to the cards. Everything is on a dedicated playlist so that you can watch any of these videos back as you're making your own Christmas cards. So on day one we began with the star easel card, and this was a relatively simple make, proved to be very popular. Most of these cards have been made using Graphic 45, Craft Consortium, Sizzix, Woodware products. So there's something for everyone, but as I say, all the details are on every single video that I have made over the last 25 days. I'm also going to be offering up a set of these cards to the person that can guess how many cards I have made in this particular series. So keep watching through the whole video, try and add up the cards as you go, and then I'll leave you the details of how to enter to win the card set. On day number 2 we looked at using scraps of washi tape and decorative paper to use 2 sets of cards. So we die cut these stars from the paper, and then we use the offcuts to create our second card by adding some gold glitter to the back. These are a few versions of that card style that I also made at the same time. On day number 3 we made these really effective mini tower fold cards. So by cutting and scoring we were able to create a tower down the centre of the card, and then when you open it up it makes a really pretty little mantelpiece pleaser. So that was the one using the warm wishes, and then one of my favourite collections of this year is Let's Get Cozy. And again you can see how effective those papers are. On day number 4 we looked at stamping and heat embossing and masking techniques, and I made these really subtle wintry cards using the Studio Light stamps along with the Woodware and the Clarity masking sets. On day number 5 we had great fun creating these decoupage gnomes. So we used the Woodware stamps on the Craft Consortium tartan papers, and then we cut several copies so that we could decoupage the Christmas trees and the different elements of the gnome, along with some white glittery card to make his sparkly beard. Day number 6 included more heat embossing, and we used some gold powder on the Craft Consortium ink drops papers and made these classy style baubles that we then layered onto some white embossed cards. On day number 7 we made a trio of TP cards, and these would make lovely place names for the Christmas table, and they also lie flat for posting. And this year we've incorporated some ribbon so that you can open and close it. On day number 8 we made some really quick and easy cards by taking a square and cutting the triangle off centre to create side panels for a great range of cards that I then added some extra bold sentiments to. On day number 9 I worked with the glorious Catkin Crafts Wiseman stamp and the Craft Consortium papers, and I made a tall triple easel card. This is a smaller version using the Graphic 45 journaling cards, but you can see that you can stand them upright, but you can also lie them flat for posting. On day number 10, I talked through making the most of your decoupage papers from Craft Consortium. So we used the Candy Christmas range, and rather than using all of the layers on one card, I explained by separating the elements that you'll be able to make so much more, and then you can make your gifts that little bit more personal because you can add these elements to the top. Just to help you along, there's 11 cards there. On day number 11, I made this stylish Nordic card, and I explained how to make one of these origami style trees. On day 12, I revisited one of the Graphic 45 card collection kits, and we made our own versions of this Z-fold window card. So there we used Twas the Night Before Christmas, and this other traditional card uses Let It Snow. So you've got two versions with Santa Claus in there. On day 13, I asked my crafting friend Gail Manns to show us how to make one of her cracker cards, and this is my version. And don't forget to head over to Gail Manns Card Designs to see her other projects. On day 14, I created this fun flap card. So we created the flap that later on I'm going to add a gift card to. So it closes up like so, and then when you want to stand it on the mantelpiece, this section here stands up within the aperture. This was another version made with the Snow Time stamps and papers from Craft Consortium. On day 15, we looked at my favourite Sizzix bold text dies of this year, and I worked with them some glitter card and the fabulous tartan papers from Craft Consortium that have also been a big hit this year, to make this stylish set of cards and some glittery tags. The tags will also be included in the numbers that I add up for my challenge, so I hope that you are adding up as you go along. Just to help you again, there are 9 tags, but I'll leave you to count the tartan cards. On day 16, I had some fabulous fun with 3D embossing folders and gold embossing powder, and I was staggered by the effect that you can achieve just by using those products together. On day 17, I made the sparkliest snowflake card that you'll probably see in my collection this year. The card using the Sizzix dies, and then you can also add interest by using a range of colours within these snowflakes. On day 18, we looked at creating mini stepper cards. So you've got a triple set here, and they do stand up like so. So we used the circles that ended up looking like snow globes, and then if you don't have dies, you can use the squares. On day 19, I asked another one of my crafting friends, Leslie Kilby of Elegant Edges, to show us how to make a festive box card. So this is my version using the warm wishes. But again, if you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to head over to Leslie Kilby's YouTube channel and subscribe and show her your support too. On day 20, I made a festive flip-flap card that could also double up and become a mini journal that you could use to share family photos. Just by cutting and folding, we created a really intricate card design that folds up, and then on the back You can add some back and front covers, and then it will all fold up for posting. You can tie it together with a ribbon, and then, as I say, you can add some family photos to give it that very personal touch. On day 21 we created another Christmas tree. This is similar to the ones that I used to show the children at school, and all it takes is a semicircle of paper. So if you want to know more, check out the video for day 21. On day 22 I showed you how to make these one sheet origami boxes. So one sheet from the top, one sheet for the bottom, and just by folding and constructing you can make your own relatively easy Christmas boxes. Day 23 coincided with the 5-year anniversary of my crafting group, Creative Minds, Kind Hearts. And on that group, our challenge is this month to make as many cards as you can using the one sheet of paper. So this was the set that I made with the group, and if you want to see the grid for making this particular one sheet wonder, then feel free to join my Facebook group Creative Minds, Kind Hearts. But all of these were made from one sheet of the Warm Wishes papers. And alongside those cards I made another box using the Let's Get Cozy collection and a set of tags. So all of these boxes and all of these tags or mini card toppers will be included in my final figure. So you've got a great set here, quite Nordic, and as I say, I still haven't decided whether I'm going to use these as tags or whether I'm going to make them into another set of mini cards. Perhaps you'll let me know what you think. I did also mention how many of these tags and the cards I made in the One Sheet Wonder video. On day 24 it was the first Sunday of Advent, and it was very appropriate to be making an Advent gift. This ended up being another origami box, and this time I made a set of gift card holders, one for every day, and as I mentioned in the video, you can use this in a variety of ways. So for the purposes of the challenge, this will be numbered as one project, even though there are 24 gift cards inside. My 25 days of Christmas card making are now complete. Let me know which of these projects you are trying out, and I would love to see your makes. It would be nice to know that I am inspiring you and I can see your versions of these projects, whether it be a personalised gift or some tags or one of these card designs. Please remember to subscribe to my channel and like and comment on the videos as you go, because it really does help the channel to grow, and it lets me know what to plan for in the future. Thank you for joining me over the last 25 days, and I will be back in a few days' time with some new card making and creative ideas. Until then, take care, happy crafting!